Hello, friends, intuitive artists, especially those of you in the certification program. I might have to let my cat out. As you can see, I just tried and she said no, but I wanted to have a chat with you about your business. And I love that it's the beginning of the year. And I'm doing this now because I got a question today about Laura's class, the chakra class. And the question was, is it really $997? And it is. But I don't know if I really made it clear what the class is. And I want to chat with you about your business as well as I answering this. So it is $997. And it is that much because what Laura created is a new modality, really, for reading, assessing, balancing chakras. So if you watch that video of the reading she did for me, I was totally blown away. I didn't realize what she did was so big, but she went through all the chakras, including the hands and the feet and the back as well. So front and back. And basically told me how they were presenting, if they needed anything, and how to most easily balance that area, what it means, what symbolism is in there. It totally blew me away, and it took about an hour. And, I'm not a talker really. So with a regular client, you might not even be able to get through all of it in an hour. And so because of the power of her work, because it is basically a new technique, a new modality for doing this, and it is for professional use, so you can learn this. She's going to teach this to you so that you can do it not just for yourself, but for clients. You can also teach it as a workshop. She's giving you all of the materials you'd need in order to do that. An instructor workbook, something you can give to your students, flyers. It's all there. So it's basically another business in a box that you can use with people. So you can, somebody, if they really wanted to, could set up an entire business based around this. There are people who only work with chakras. There are people who only work with angels. There are people who specialize. So the reason that it is so much is because this is really an all-inclusive thing that you can do in your business as an add-on to what you already do, or as a standalone thing. And you're getting the materials for all of that. So that's why it's so much. But the other thing is that the beauty of that question is, I am wondering, how are you thinking of your business? And what do you see for yourself? I remember when I was starting out, the center that I started working for, the very first reading I ever did for them, I was on their menu, as like a psychic medium. And they booked a reading for me, and they were charging $125. And I thought that was insane. I literally got sick before the reading because it was so outside of my comfort zone. Of course, I wasn't going to be paid that much because I was basically their contractor. But still, the idea of someone paying that much to talk to me was incredible. And, when I was on my own then, I think I maybe charged $20, $25. I'm not saying that you're all doing that, but then when I started coming into the online world and I saw, oh my God, like there are millionaire psychics. There are people charging hundreds of dollars an hour, and they're not bad people. They're offering information that people want and they're happy to pay for it. My first mentor actually charged $1,000 for an hour reading. And that was her bread and butter. Like that's what she made a living on until she expanded into other things. Hang on one second. Are you going to leave this one? Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Go. Thank you. Okay. So my mentor, the first one, charged $1,000 an hour. And I could not fathom that. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because this year I really want to focus on you making a sustainable living, if that's what you want. And I know a lot of you do want that. Because then if you're thinking about it, and this is not to sell you more things, if $1,000 is not in your budget, don't buy it. But we are charging more because it's worth it. And I want you to be able to make that back in 2, 3, 4 readings, right? I want you to only invest in things here that you know you will get a return on exponentially, right? So maybe it's a stretch to think about spending $1,000 on a training, but I only want you to invest that if you are seeing it as, this is really up my alley. This is something I'm really excited about. This is like something I haven't seen before. I want to do this with people. I think people will get a lot out of it. And I want to question you, like, how do you see your year ahead? That's my washing machine. Do you see it as, I want to do 5 readings a day, or I want to have 5 clients, coaching clients a month, or I want to sell a package, or I want to sell this many classes, and I want to make 40, 50, 60, 70, $100,000 next year? What is in your brain about that? Because if it's just haphazard and I don't know, that's okay, but you probably won't exceed what you had before, right? So I'm not a big goal person either. I don't have a number that I'm looking to make each month or each year, but I do focus on expanding my abundance quite a bit. So I do all kinds of things to do that. I appreciate what I have more and more. I'm more tending to my money and like where it goes and what it does. And I calibrate when I'm feeling off about things, and I meditate. So I'm actively growing my abundance capacity without having a specific goal. A specific goal might feel really good to you. It's really personal. But what I'm trying to get at is, how do you see this year going for you? How are you expecting it to go? What is your money plan, if you have one, even in loose terms? Like, what do you want to charge this year? Is it enough for you to make a living at it? What would you like to charge? What would be exciting to you? What is your revenue plan? How do you intend to make money? Is it sessions? Is it classes? Is it coaching clients? Is it a mix? Is it products? Is it, you know what I mean? So now is a really good time to think about this. I'm actually doing the same thing, because from year to year, my income plan changes too, depending on where my focus is. So it's a fun thing. It's something you can use intuitive art to do. Any question you have about any of that is good for intuitive art. But I wanted to answer the Laura question. And I wanted to talk about you and your money and your business. And I want to have more conversations this year about how you can make a full-time income if that's what you're looking to do. And even to just be honest with yourself if that's what you want. You know, for a long time, I didn't think about any of that. I just showed up to do my readings and I was happy about the money, but you know, it wasn't anything I could live off of for a long time. And I never thought about any of this. I never thought about what I wanted to make or if it could be something more or what I'd have to do to like get that to happen. I think it took 5 solid years of working professionally before I even had that question in my mind. So none of this is to like make you feel bad or make you think about it if you don't want to. But if you do want to, we can help. And it's a great time to do all of that. So hope this makes sense. Thanks for bearing with me and my cat. And let's talk about it. Leave comments if there's anything you want to add or any questions you have you want me to cover. Lots of love. Okay. Bye for now.